Hey all, it's Dan, your numerical lion late night video, as is my custom. I want to do something different for this video. Um, do something that happened to me, that happened in my life recently. Sort of the organic side of this, called the organic matrix. I experienced some foot pain a few days ago that just kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, had a little pain in my foot before, and then just started to come out. And it was on my mother's birthday, and she would turn 90 that day if she was alive, but she's still alive. Anyway, so 90, right? Just write it out. It's one of only two words that when you write out equals 33. And I don't usually take ibuprofen because it makes me feel kind of awful the next day, and I try to stay natural. But ibuprofen equals 137, the 33rd prime. Like, what was I just talking about? 90. My mom turning 90. It's happened on her birthday. And there's some interesting coincidences of the numbers. So it started last night, meaning the 22nd. I wrote this post on the 23rd. My right foot has felt tender the past couple of days, but last night it hurt so much I took some ibuprofen. As I mentioned, I can barely walk. Yesterday was my mom's 90th birthday. She couldn't walk after a botched surgery. This is what happened. She had surgery, I don't know when it was, maybe early 70s, some kind of procedure. I'm not really sure what it was. And they botched it. And because of that, she used a cane and then crutches and then a wheelchair and then a motorized scooter. She couldn't walk bit by bit. And the hospital really killed her, but that's a separate story. So it felt like a sunburn when I got it. My foot just felt hot, like a burning sensation. And I noticed a similarity with my mom's name and her middle initial, all 44. My right foot, sunburn, right foot, and it was her birthday. And her name, Ruth C. Long, and right foot, they're both 118 and 125. Huh, interesting. Then I wondered if that's what happened to her because was it her right side? I don't really remember, and I never really asked, which leg was it? Or maybe I did and I wasn't conscious of it. I was a kid. And he says, I still am. Anyway, so this happened with 223 days left in the year, May 22nd. She was born on the 22nd. 223 is the 48th prime number, which is interesting because my last name, my real last name, not my stage last name, is 48. Long equals 48. And it was 84 degrees that day, 84, the reflection of 48. It was 84 degrees that day, according to whatever, wherever I got this. I think it was the Weather Channel. So it happened on a day with 67 numerology. 67. And the name of the swimming hole, Deos equals 67. If you guys ever come to Brattleboro, I'll show you around. So we went on the 22nd, Deos 22, that master builder number, and Ruth 67 and 22. Now the funny thing is that my daughter, who I went swimming with, her middle name is Ruth. So Ruth, on a day with 67 numerology, we went to Deos. So I experienced foot pain, 39. 39, a big number for me. My mom and I are 39 years apart. So I was born to have foot pain. Anyway, this was the second time I got it in my foot and third time for swelling. And these are other stories, but so 39 foot pain. I was born foot pain. 39. And my foot now, it was um, swollen up a lot more. This was a picture I gave to my doctor, who's this person here. Just made her my doctor. Made her my doctor. Anyway, her last name, Roselle, has a familiar number in this story. Roselle is 33, also 39. I went to see her for foot pain, right? And this was 222 days till my next birthday. See that number 222 a lot, right? 222. Let's make this bigger. Foot pain. My birthday, December 29th, right? And then I saw the doctor. Weird socks. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I saw the doctor yesterday on the 27th, right? A day with 52 numerology. She told me to take ibuprofen or Benadryl. I looked at Benadryl. I couldn't take Benadryl. I was like, oh God. It said allergy medicine on it. Benadryl. Benadryl 4581 ritual numbers. That's Benadryl. And then her name, Roselle, what was her first name? Rachel. Rachel, perfect match for Brattleboro. Rachel 47. Brattleboro. Rachel's in Brattleboro. And just a coincidence of numbers. Was this planned out? All right. Rachel in Brattleboro. Rachel Roselle. I wonder if she's related to Pete Rozelle, the baseball commissioner. Joe Rozelle, we got the 67. Remember Ruth was 67? Right? Ruth, name of my mother, middle name of my daughter. My name was 67 numerology, went to Deo's whole. Deo's equals 67. Rachel Rozelle, 67. She was recommended by my friend. All right? I didn't really put that in there. So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Quite a coincidence of numbers. And I know other people have talked about this before. You know, Zach, Dan Barrett talks about it all the time. And it makes you wonder about this code. I'm starting to wonder, if it's just in everything. And if we look, we can find it. I mean, I didn't have to look very hard. I just did it on what happened in my life and it all matched up. I did one with a tire before. I looked at my numbers with a flat tire that kept on happening, a punctured tire of my car, and that was interesting. But I think this is worth debating in this community. Are we throwing too much negative energy, at this? Like, this code is out there, and obviously the people in charge are manipulating it for their uses. This is just energy. These are just numbers. They don't mean anything, right? If I said this to you on another broadcast, you'd be like, "Oh my God, that's a murder number. That's the kill number. That's military. That's this. That's that." Just all these connotations and emotions. But here it's just a name. This is my mom. My mom's awesome, right? It's just my right foot. It's just a sunburn. You know, that's all it is. You attach meaning to the words, and I think that's part of the problem is that we're giving power to these entities. There's so many people who hate Trump. There's so many people who use hate in their speech and they don't even realize it. And hate is what they thrive on. The Star Wars thing, the dark side, come to the dark side. Give me your hate. Remember that scene? I should play that scene. That's what it's about. So anyway, gematria for the good. There's a good side and a bad side, and maybe by reporting on it, we're letting these entities, we're giving these entities status and place, and people are fearing them. whoever's behind this, the Jesuits, the Freemasons. How many people have angry things to say about the system and follow this work? And I'm definitely one of them. There's a lot of anger about what's going on when you finally realize what's going on, but isn't that anger what they want? They feed off of these low vibrations. You have to give them some high vibrations. It was a rather long video. This laptop is getting hot. Thanks for watching, supporting. This is Dan. Take it easy, everybody.